All right, this is recording 732. Again, you can find me at ChristinaStacia918.com. Okay, so this recording is going back in time. So I was just remembering in Revelations how it talks about there will be 1,000 years of peace. Okay, so I went and read the scripture, and I can see where again Gene Roberts and her Manson occult, it's like hopscotch throughout it. So you can definitely see where she's like, take this and put this here and take this and put that there. And she applies it all to her world dominion plot. So nonetheless, it's really there. It's really happening. The order and the constructs of it, I'm sure you know by now. And maybe not. I don't know. That's not even my concern. My concern is go check the 1,000 years of peace, check all the scripture. Okay, so then I'm like, all right. So now I know to take 2,100 minus 1,000, and that gives me the year 1100. So I know to go look and see notable events in 1100 century. So here we go. So again, this is AIW effect. Now back to the 1100s, all relevant to today. So, okay, this first one is very awesome, but I can see in it where she has committed terrorism around all of this. So you know to check all the terror attacks and all the terror crimes as they revolve around all of this. So I'm going to give you what is notable. So 1143, okay, AD, Alfonso, the first king of Portugal, under the terms of the Treaty of Zamora in 1143, the independence of Portugal was recognized. Alfonso I becomes the first king. So this goes to my son, okay? So this is making a reference to Legend of Zelda, one of his favorite games. So I know that she has committed terror crimes around this, and I've already seen some of this. But this connects to Legend of Zelda. And then you know to check all the terror crimes throughout history and then present day. And then, okay, the next one is 1157. Eric the ninth, and it's in Roman numerals, IX, and then JEDVARDSSON defeats Finns Eric IX, and then JEDVARDSSON, Christian king of Sweden, defeated the Finns. He then forced them to convert to Christianity. So you know she took Finn's life from Glee. So you know that goes to this. And this also goes to present day of her forcing people. She's got people held hostage. And you know she's Charles Manson. You know she's a Satanist occult. She poses as a Mormon. She poses as a super Christian. And she has people, workers in society, working over the church, and it's probably every religion at this point, trying to get them suckered into helping her, and they don't know that they're dealing with true to God Satanists. But anyway, some of the people that she has held hostage, and even in this cover-up plot gag scheme of hers, where she's running this, oh my God, I don't even want to go over it a million times. Her freaking cover-up, which is funding her world dominion plot and keeping everybody distracted with circus acts of lies and stunts of lies and all that. Okay, so even that, you take the opposite of Christianity, and she is forcefully subjecting her satanic ways on people. And she is literally forcing that down society's throat. And that's what's happening everywhere. And if you don't comply with her, excuse me, she's controlling my body. Anyway, if you don't comply with her, then threats or terror attacks happen. So this is, and then you can break all the names down in here. So this is very, very relevant. So then 1163 AD, work began on Notre Dame. One of the most notable Gothic churches was begun in 1163, Notre Dame. The church was conceived by Maurice de Sully, Bishop of Paris. So here, she did the Spire Fire at Notre Dame. And I'm getting ready to make another report, unless I already made the report in the last recording, of another fire that she started, and it was another Spire Fire. It was at the top of a building. Okay, so anyway, Maurice, that's a Steve Miller Band song. And you can see Maurice de Sully, Bishop, Steve Miller Band. So you can see Steve Miller, and see how it says Sully and the two L's. And then also Sully, I'll code on Sully. I decoded all of that too. That's all of the ciphers that you guys have that you keep claiming is yours. It's not yours. Those are all my ciphers. Like, I decoded all those ciphers for 9 years. And you keep saying that they're everybody else's, and they're not. They never stole anything. You stole it, and then you try to piecemeal it and sell it, and you committed terrorism with it, and that's what you've still been doing. And I keep turning you in, and I still keep decoding crimes that you've been committing. So anyway, the Sully, that goes with the airplane, and then also goes with Scully, Mulder, and Scully. And then look at that, Mulder, and then what is the, smolder fire, see Notre Dame. So, and then, so this is all notable right here. And I think this is a repeat that she keeps using. I think all of these from all this 100 years are themes that she's using. 1168, Oxford founded. And that's where I'm at. I'm not in the University Oxford. I am in sober living in Oxford. So Oxford founded this school. And she did the Oxford shooting. I decoded that. I turned her in for that. The Oxford founded, the School of Oxford was founded in 1168. After the founding of the University of Paris in 1200, Oxford became an offshoot of it. So here you can see she's making several Charles Manson references. The offshoot, so the AUF, and then the gold, the AUF, and then Off With Her Head, Alice in Wonderland. And then the offshoot, Spawn Ranch, she's using that. And then you can see in the years 1968, she's using that. So this is notable also. And then my birth month and my birth year, there's two entries. 1171 AD, Saladin founds Ayyubid dynasty. Saladin, ruler of Egypt, proclaimed the end of the Fatima dynasty that had ruled Egypt since 968. He declared himself caliph of the new Ayyubid dynasty. And then the next one, 1171 AD, Henry II launches invasion of Ireland. Henry II, King of England, responded to a request for help from Ireland's deposed King Dermot MacMurrough by sending forces to Warford. And then again, Weatherford. And then again, she wants to reprise and create a new civil war. So you have the Civil War bunkers, you have Weatherford, and then she wants to make a new civil war. And then you can see you can see all kinds of stuff in all of this with based on everything I've already decoded in my podcast. But I'm just showing you here is more. Henry was recognized as the ruler of Ireland of the Treaty of Windsor in 1171. So that is that for this recording. So I'm going to finish this recording.